His music is different types. One of them is bhajans, which we all sing, we all know. I would surely, in the process of that speech, in the talk, I will cover as to, we all can sing bhajans, but there are some things which Bhagwan gives us, which if we do not practice, we cannot continue in the long run. So we all want to be bhajan singers all through our life. There are some disciplines which Swami puts through in terms of our own bhajan rendering. I would like to communicate that. The other bhajans, his music is actually songs composed by him. Swami himself had composed some of the songs which are in Telugu, and he has taken the pains to teach me those songs. I'll sing some of them for you. And then there are some, basically some lessons which are coming from the song. And the third one is, there are songs composed for him by the students. And then we will finish with some lessons on the Arati. So this is going to be my structure of the talks, just want to let you know. And Swami gave this opportunity when I first joined this institute in 1984. Swami asked me, so I have an important role for you. This is for the 60th birthday. He called me for an interview, asked me, I want you to act as a female role, okay? Would you be willing to take up this role? Are you ashamed of acting in this role? We can never, and Swami is requesting, but what we need to learn from this is, how much ever big we may be, do we learn the lesson of being humble enough to ask? We take so many things for granted and we don't even ask, and the Lord himself comes and asks me, will you play the role of Radha? If you are willing to, then I will teach you the songs which I have composed. I can teach you how to act. Not only that, I will be able to give you so many other aspects of the Mother Radha, what she was doing. And then I can communicate these things to you. So when he was asking me those things, I was really, really considering as the greatest opportunity of my life, and said, Swami, yes. And then there, Swami started teaching so many songs. One of them, which we all can sing, is Indre Subhadiname, Indre Subhadiname. He was wanting me to learn the songs in Telugu and trying to test whether I can sing what he's teaching me. Because there are always singers who can sing what they want to sing. But what I want you to sing, can you sing? That he was wanting me to test. So he gave me a test for this. There's like a staging environment. Like we do, before going to production, we do a staging, right? So we do development and staging. Like that, he gave me this song. The very first song he taught me was Indre Subhadiname, Indre Subhadiname, Ponnoliye Pudumalare, Ennarul Jeeviyathil Solvaye, Indre Subhadiname. Why did he teach me? He said, your mother tongue is Telugu, but you're born and brought up in Chennai. They know only Tamil very well. So you better learn a Tamil song from me. I have composed this Tamil song. People would not know that Swami has composed Tamil songs too. And then, Pulliman pol nenjam tullude, Pulliman pol nenjam tullude, Pulliman pol nenjam tullude, Bhumidannigal enakka sollamma pugalvaye ni, Indre Subhadiname. So, what does this mean? Swami said, you are choosing a song for Yugadi, but for Swami, every day is a sacred day. There is nothing like I wait for 1 year and then wait for celebrating New Year. For me, every day is New Year. Why? Because every day, if you do not think it is new, then you will take time for granted. Today, we should go work into a place as though we are working on the first day. How much interest we work. Whatever we do, we have to think that we are doing it for the first time. How much dedication we will show. He gave me a lesson saying, for me, every day is a New Year day, but I want people to understand what you're singing. So now, let's sing in different languages, okay? So we all are singing the song composed by Swami. And we all have learned from Swami. And Swami felt so happy on that morning that everybody in the audience side, everybody is able to join just one line. And he said, so one voice is always boring. So he said, pick up Jay, you sing one line of, Telugu. Dan, you sing, some other language. It could be Gujarati, if need. So things like that, he wants to bring in variety. He wants to bring in inclusion. What he taught me that day was, he said, the language, music is only a language of the heart. In the sense, you should be able to bring everybody together and make everyone happy. And from then on, once we learned this song, then he taught another classical song. Nirasha Sai Shudundagaye Ela Nirasha Pati Shudundagaye. What does that mean? Why fear when Sai Isha is there with you? Paramatika mulalo padarani bhadalu paduchunna bhaktulaku pattukommayunna. I am here as the tree who lends its branch for you people to hold during trouble times. Jivin divinchu devudu mana dikkai undaga. So he kept singing like that and said, I am here with you. Please think that I'm always with you to help you, whatever you need. And then he started teaching me some other songs, which are for this play. If I can go into the next slide, the words in Tamil, because I never knew how to write Telugu. Swami told me, sit down next to me. I will give you word by word dictation. And then you write down. And then he said, then he asked me, what are you writing this? Do you know Telugu, how to write? I said, no Swami, I know only Tamil. Okay, write in Tamil now. Then Swami, write Indu Boye. Then Swami wrote Swami, I kept Indu Boye. Na Deva, Na Deva, Deva. So there are 15 boys sitting in the room. And then Swami is giving dictation and all the other boys are wondering. So, our Giridhar was to be, I was telling some Giridharan was here, so I was telling, our Giridhar was telling me after the interview, he said, if Swami wanted to speak only to you all the while, why is he calling us? He could as well have a one-on-one with Swami. It's so boring, he's giving you dictation, but Swami's way of doing it is, he is giving you non-stop darshan, which we always forget. With Swami, the direct benefits of whatever he does is actually very, you might get involved in the task, but the indirect benefits of whatever he does, we will never see until the time passes. Today, when you think of those moments, like what Ravi mentioned, or even sometime back, Sai mentioned to me that when you go away from Swami, those moments of him spending time with you, they really are so powerful. And let me sing this song for you. This is a song where Radha in the story goes to the Yamuna to fetch water along with her friend. The friend in this case was a brother Ravi Kumar, who was still in Perthi. So we both acted in this play. He was a child, he was a student in school, studying 10th grade that time. And I was doing my master's, so because we both could sing, Swami wanted always somebody who doesn't need playback singing. He doesn't like the fact that somebody sings it for you, because he thinks that the expression never comes naturally. So he picked up Ravi Kumar and he taught me this song. You can see Bhagwan sitting in the Shanti Vedika, watching the play, and this is how it goes. Yendu boyena deva devudu, yendu boyena deva devudu, yendu boyena deva devudu, indendaina dagi parikshimpa-juchenu nandabaludu, yendu boyena deva devudu. What does this mean? It says, where has my Krishna gone? Where has he gone? He's not coming to see me. I'm not able to have his darshan. Is he hiding somewhere here and there? He's going to show himself to me. So Swami said, that is how I composed even this tune. Yendu boyena deva devudu. Where has he gone? Where has he gone? You know, that's tune also, even the lyrics and tune. For us, we do a lot of composition. We have to think of the lyrics and say, and that's why Swami, whenever Swami used to play like this, Swami used to come, Aruno and Arul and Ravi, everybody knows how many times Swami came for the practice. When somebody comes and plays, I'm just letting you know, when Swami's song is being sung, we are not going to play something very authentic, you know. You just merge into the feeling. It's always, come on, control the music a little bit. You know, cut down the music. How many times? I don't know. How many times Swami has cut down the music? This is not about your talent in music. This is about the words of Radha. You have to think of Radha. Swami used to be so serious that because when the song is being sung, Swami very much installs Radha singing there. And if we are not rising to that expectation, Bhagwan is really upset. He's so angry. One day he sat down and he said, you boys are not learning what I want you to do. And he got up and left. We used to have instruments ready in the audio-visual room. Yesterday also Ravi Mariwala reminded me about it. Swami, there will be a chair always kept for Swami. Swami will come and sit down and Swami will say, you play something? Then you... So he'll play, you know, the music director for that program, he'll play something which is very... cut down all that, cut the music. Because the theme of the song is losing its charm. The words are very important. So, Yendu boyena deva devudu, indendaina dagi parikshimpa-juchenu nandabaludu, yendu boyena deva devudu. Nedu vattunani cheppina ede gopaludu, Venudadu. He told that he will come today. Where has he gone? Yeah, then Ravi Kumar sings, Yamuna kotsudari kaddu, Elaradu devudu, Gopa baludu, Indu boyena deva devudu. Even to stop Yamuna river overflowing, he used to come. Today he has not come. So it's a song in the middle, where Swami was saying that how the stage play has got to be arranged, and he wanted a break, and this is a scene where it starts out with this, and then after this scene there is a place where when Radha is going on the Yamuna river, she's carrying the pot of water, and then the villagers make fun. It is always the case, even in Treta Yuga and Dwapara Yuga, people who were intoxicated with the devotion of Lord were being criticized. So what happens? One of the villagers, he throws a stone on the pot, and then the pot breaks. And then what happens? Immediately, the guy who threw the stone, he gets into paralytic stroke. Because he says it is not because he did something bad, but because the Krishna consciousness was already there in Radha. She was already singing with Krishna in mind. So, since he insulted the Krishna consciousness, the bad effects automatically take place. So, that is why we have to always think that if you are always in Krishna consciousness, as per this play, you will always be protected. Nothing happens to Radha, nothing happens to her. So that is something which he communicated to me in this song. And then towards the end of this song, there is one, Swami said, don't sing all serious songs all the time, people will feel sleepy in the drama. So I want to give you a song which is more lively. So, కిట్టయ్య వచ్చునట నిశ్చయముగా మన కట్టాలు పాపునట చెట్టి దేవుడు కిట్టయ్య వచ్చునట నిశ్చయముగా మన కట్టాలు పాపునట చెట్టి దేవుడు అతని చూడగోరు వారు అవధూతలు అతని చింత చేయనట్టు వారు గమనూతలు ఆశ భాషలందు విషయదాసులై మోసపోదా ఈసుడైన కృష్ణ హృదయ దాసిగారే ఈసుడైన కృష్ణ హృదయ దాసిగారే హే కిట్టయ్య హే కిట్టయ్య ఓ కిట్టయ్య వచ్చునట నిశ్చయముగా మన కట్టాలు బాపునట చెట్టి దేవుడు. But he told the song, it was so catchy. The villagers sing, Krishna will come, but you know what does he say in the message? Those who do not look at Krishna, atani chuda koruvaru avadutalu atani chinta cheyanattu varu yamadutalu. Those who are not wanting to think of Krishna are people who are actually in the hands of Yama very soon. So by chanting his name, you can delay your death. That is exactly what Swami is teaching. By doing chanting of Namasmarana, it gives you the energy to run the system more and more. But that meaning, Swami put it in such village style. Why? Because he wants common man to understand. So when we learn this song, I just sang it as a song. But when we are on the, there's too many thoughts, sorry. The cow, when it eats the grass, it takes it in and then brings it back, assimilates it again and puts it back. So that is exactly what I got a chance to do, and I went through the song, and it is such a great revelation that when Swami has all the songs constructed, every line has got something for the public good. It's amazing, I think. So, and then he brings in towards the end of this play one more song, which normally worldly people like it. Shrivalayu Gokulamulo Kittayya Chalagi Vedugalundaga Akamsa Bhupaludu Antakudai Hatamarcha Samakettaru Kalyanamu Vaibhogamu Kalyanamu Vaibhogamu. This happens when Krishna comes to the village, and when Krishna is about to leave. We always see, right? We always see when Swami comes, there will be people who will take him drishti. So that exactly Swami had implemented it in the play. Kalyanamu Vaibhogamu Kalyanamu Vaibhogamu Chibo 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 Shrivalayu Gokulamulo కిట్టయ్య చలగి వేడుగలుండగా ఆకాంక్ష భూపాలుడు అంతకుడై హతమార్చ సమగట్టరు. Such classical ragas, Bhairavi and Todi. Swami has played with ragas which, if I really get into all that too much, but what I'm saying is every drama, every play is about variety, about message, about things secret for our life. That chanting His name is going to give us more energy to do more activities in this life.